everybody. My name is Annie. I am a crystal child, and well, this is the first time I speak about this in public. My spirituality and the way I see things, the way I view life, and how we crystal children um, function and who we are, really. Okay, let's start with talking about the indigo children. Because the indigo children, they are the way showers, right? They are the ones who want to make radical changes, who join these groups of demonstrate, like that demonstrate like against the government and their way of handling things. They are the ones who who wants to inform the masses, right, of what's going on. They live inside of the matrix grid the way we see it. We crystals, when we come to Earth, we feel very different. We are radically different than everybody else. That's how we perceive ourselves. That's how we feel. Because we don't like to talk about gossip. We just don't like to talk about meaningless stuff. Because meaningless stuff for us is just a waste of energy. And I'm going to be very honest. We're introverts. We like to be in our own little world, our own little space. Just, it's not that we don't like people or that we don't like to communicate. It's just that sometimes it all gets so overwhelming trying to cope with all the emotions that we have and other people's emotions. Because we're so empathic, we take on other people's emotions as our own, and we work with them. We are healers, natural healers in that way. So we like to just retreat into our own cave and just feel things, do energy, like work on our chakra system or connect with the elements of nature, or other crystals, because we feel so at ease in each other's company. Because we view the world in the same way. The way that normal people view the world is that they are this little tiny person, right? Okay, I am a normal person now. I am this tiny person in the world, and I have nothing that I should have been saying. Like, I am a nobody. I am just this little pawn here that, first of all, I am born. And then I die. And that's my whole life, right? And during that time, I have to work. And I have to basically be a slave of my own mind. And I don't know that it's my own mind that creates all this. I think it's a force outside of myself that tells me this is how your life is going to be. But that's how they view it, and they think that they have to get married, they have to have children, they need to go in their parents' footsteps and all that, But we crystal children, we see the world in a different way. The way we see the world is that we create our own lives in each and every moment, and that yesterday basically never happened. Because we perceive it that this is the only moment that exists, and that has value. That's why we are so happy, because we can be in our own little bubble, we can do our own things, we can travel, we can be social, we can do anything, but we stay in the now moment. We don't like to go into our heads too much and overthink too much about stuff, because it creates a lot of problems that doesn't need to be there, because we see the world as a creation from the inside out. And we see that with every emotion that we have, we can create something profound. We can create opportunities, we can manifest different stuff, and we can create totally different ways of perceiving the world and people. And so by being like high vibration, by being in a high frequency, by being in a frequency of love, connectivity, and happiness, we create that in the world we see around us. And that's how we feel that we can make a change in the world. Just by being ourselves, by teaching people how they can become manifestors of their own lives, how they can empower themselves to create whatever they desire within, and to motivate. Because we love to see people that are happy and that feel empowered. That's how we function, basically. And we are so much into the old wisdom, like Egypt often, Atlantis, all of these old teachings from in Native America, like, because the way I feel like I'm not here to just have fun and just, to have a lot of stuff. I'm not into materialism. I was, because I was a normal person, but I just changed after having my Kundalini experience and everything. It's just, all has changed now. And it started like 2 years ago. I've always been like this. I just never thought there were anybody else that were like me. So I didn't show it, but now I know that we are many. And we are here for a reason, and that is to make a change on this planet. Which is being ourselves, just being love, being happy, and creating the life that we want to live. And by living that and by being in that space of love and in that frequency, we can help others. That's our mission. It's basically to bring love to the planet, more and more love, because it's needed. Because even we can see that things are not. If you watch the news, then you see that things are not the way it's supposed to be. But then again, you manifest whatever you see in each and every moment. And with each and every heartbeat, you create worlds. That's how you create your reality. And we just like to feel that connection to everything, because everybody essentially is one. That's how we see it. And there is never a separation. Maybe that's why we're not lonely when we are by ourselves for long periods of time. Because we know that we feel still that we are connected to people. And for me, it's like if my friends call me once to hang out, sure, I want to hang out with them. But if they don't, then that's fine as well. I like my own space. But I'm so blessed to have so many good friends in my life that loves me for who I am. I feel so grateful for that, because, well, it was hard growing up being different. Especially not being very bright in school. I was good in English. Very good at English. The English language was easy for me, but math and stuff was not my strongest side. And what I want to work with, like in life, is just making people find their inner peace. So that's how we crystal children are. We love crystals, of course. We have crystals everywhere. At least I have a lot of crystals, and I find myself balancing when I wear crystals and where I'm connected to crystals. I feel like they balance my frequency. And we love to meditate. Think about creation, the God within, the consciousness within, and make that words and create worlds. It's my passion. So that was it. That's it. And yes, I'm terribly shy speaking in public. Not in public, but public like this. Speaking about this. Yeah. Okay.